Right now, the most important retest for Bitcoin is happening, and in this exact video, I will be talking about what is most likely going to be happening next for Bitcoin, but more importantly, right now, this week will be extremely volatile for Bitcoin and the market in general, because this week we will be having the US midterm election, the CPI inflation data, and the consumer sentiment that will all get released this week. So make sure to get ready for an extremely volatile week as well. Don't forget to watch this video till the end, because we will be going all over this, and as well, don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we once again smash it back above 500 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And with that being said, let's jump straight away in towards the content. And once looking at that 1 hour time frame for Bitcoin, we were initially looking at somewhat of a bull flag, and like we can unfortunately start to see, Bitcoin has been breaking towards the lower side of the bull flag, and right now we officially have been breaking down from off this channel. So this is definitely not a good development, and if Bitcoin comes all the way down here towards levels around 1K, we could be looking at somewhat of a Bart Simpson pattern, and that could be likely then signal either a small bounce before another movement towards the downside, or even a further continuation towards the downside straight away. So hopefully we can hold on towards that 20.5, 20.6k level, because then everything is, in my opinion, still going to look quite alright. If I do look at the previous resistance, we're currently still trading around that range, right? So currently we're trading around that previous resistance range that currently could be providing some support. So we are just going to be patiently going to be looking at the market if we're going to be seeing a bounce from off this level, because this is usually a very likely level where Bitcoin could be potentially start to see a bounce from off. Also, once looking at the 4-hourly time frame for Bitcoin, we are currently starting to be in a parabolic trend towards the upside. We're forming more exponential highs, we're forming more exponential lows, and the support is somewhere around 20.7 towards 20.5k. So let's see if we are going to be touching that level right there. But in my opinion, I honestly do still think that Bitcoin is looking in a very good trend here, because if you're just purely going to look at the 4-hourly time frame right here, we can currently start to see we're forming higher lows, we're forming higher highs, and as long as we're doing that, I think the trend is going to be towards the upside. And as soon as Bitcoin breaks below the previous low in the market, what is around 20.1k, that is going to be the signal where we could be expecting, okay, now Bitcoin is going to start to see lower lows getting formed once again, and that is also exactly what I will be doing. Then 4-hourly time frame, we were creating that parallel channel. Unfortunately, we have been not providing support from this very important level of previous resistance that should be providing support right now, right? So we've been seeing a break below it and then a re-entry of the parallel channel. So let's see where Bitcoin is going to be heading towards from off this point onwards. Also looking at the 4-hourly time frame right here, if we're going to be looking at this important resistance box, we do know that on the 4-hourly time frame, we've been basically seeing one important level, right? And that is around that, what is it, 20.8k level. We've been seeing support getting found right here, support getting found right here, and also 2 times significant rejected. And right now, once again, we are touching that exact 20.8k level once again, where we previously around got significantly rejected from. I honestly do think from off this point onwards that there is still a very high likelihood that Bitcoin could be seeing a bounce from off this exact level where we're currently trading on. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to be looking at the historical times we've touched this level, and if we're not going to do so, I will be looking at this upper sloping support line, and if we do break below that level as well, then we could be start to be looking for more downside. Then also another very important thing to know for the upcoming week here is that this week will be extremely important for all markets, because yes, first of all, tomorrow we will be having the midterm elections, and usually midterm elections tend to be leading towards a push up in all markets. So let's see what is going to be happening this time around here. But historically speaking, always after the midterm elections in the US, we tend to see the markets rally towards the upside. Then on Thursday, we do have the CPI inflation data. And of course, like we do know, if the inflation data comes in lower than expected, we could start to see, of course, a pushback towards the upside. So hopefully the inflation data is going to come in positively. And also the US consumer sentiment will be getting released this Friday. We could be expecting that this week is extremely volatile with all these important things coming up for the markets right now. So make sure that you're going to be preparing yourself to, of course, benefit from it completely. And then, of course, if you actually want to be trading these important retests on the market, you can do so. And if you're living in the US, you can check out BitGet, because BitGet allows you to basically trade from off the US without a VPN, and you can withdraw over 30 Bitcoins without doing KYC. If you are anywhere else in the world, I would highly recommend to check out Bybit. Bybit is definitely the best exchange out there for crypto trading. And if you want to be trading on Bybit, yeah, you can right now check out the link in the description, because if you're going to be trading on any of these exchanges, I would recommend to sign up using the link in the description, because that will be allowing you to also claim an additional deposit bonus after making your initial deposit, and that basically allows you to trade with free money from the exchange. Then also looking at the daily time frame for Bitcoin, right now we are of course crossing bullish on that EMA ribbon, and so far I think everything is looking actually quite alright here. And I mean, so far we've been seeing a small little comeback towards the downside, but like we do know from historical data, every single time Bitcoin flips bullish on the daily EMA ribbon, we at least tend to see a movement towards the upside with an approximately 10%. And so far we've only rallied for an approximately a little bit less than 7% here. So I do honestly still think there's more movement to come here for Bitcoin, and I actually wouldn't be all too surprised if we're also going to see that. The daily time frame for Bitcoin is indeed forming higher lows, and due to that reason, so far we're still trading in an uptrend, and a small little pushback from here on isn't all too surprising. Then looking at the weekly time frame, we are currently starting to see that we're breaking the weekly RSI downtrend that has been trading here for an approximately, let me say this correctly, 665 days here. And once breaking above this RSI downtrend on the weekly time frame, Bitcoin officially breaks basically above a very important downtrend on the weekly time frame, what could be allowing us to finally start to see some more bullish momentum, since the weekly RSI is still significantly on the lower side and the bullish momentum is yet so far not getting created. So this is looking very good for Bitcoin, and historically speaking, if we do break above these weekly RSI downtrends, we tend to see of course more upside getting followed for Bitcoin. So let's see if it's going to be happening once again here. Also, the last time around in the previous bear market, the moment we broke above it, we basically confirmed the bear market bottom was in, and right now once again we're breaking above the weekly RSI downtrend for Bitcoin, and that is probably going to be having very good effects for the market. Anyways, this is it for me on today's update video. Don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video if you do enjoy the daily content we're bringing out on the channel. Anyways, if you want to learn on how to make passive income in the industry, I would highly recommend for you to check out these videos that are currently popping above in the screen right now. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.